Ramathlehi, with the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. The Philistines took Samson, and put out his eyes, and brought him down to Gaza, and bound him with fetters of brass, and he did grind in the prison house. Howbeit the hair of his head began to grow again after he was shaven. Then the lords of the Philistines gathered them together to offer a great sacrifice unto Dagon their god, and to rejoice, for they said, Our God hath delivered Samson our enemy into our hand. Ramathlehi, with the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. And when the people saw Samson, they praised their God, for they said, Our God hath delivered into our hands our enemy, and the destroyer of our country, which slew many of us. And it came to pass, when their hearts were merry, that they said, Call for Samson, that he may make us sport. And they called for Samson out of the prison house, and he made them sport, and they set him between the pillars. Ramathlehi, with the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. And Samson said unto the lad that held him by the hand, Suffer me that I may feel the pillars whereupon the house standeth, that I may lean upon them. Now the house was full of men and women, and all the lords of the Philistines were there, and there were upon the roof about 3,000 men and women, that beheld while Samson made sport. Ramathlehi, with the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. And Samson called unto the Lord, and said, O Lord God, remember me, I pray thee, and strengthen me, I pray thee, only this once, O God, that I may be at once avenged of the Philistines for my 2 eyes. Ramathlehi, with the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. And Samson took hold of the 2 middle pillars upon which the house stood, and on which it was borne up, of the one with his right hand, and of the other with his left. Ramathlehi, with the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. And Samson said, Let me die with the Philistines. And he bowed himself with all his might, and the house fell upon the lords, and upon all the people that were therein. So the dead which he slew at his death were more than they which he slew in his life.